Hello, what is up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So, as you can see from the title, this is my finale for my Project Pan. If you guys have been watching me for the last probably like a year and a half, 2 years, I've been downsizing my collection. Did so many declutters. And I started the Project Pan because I had only my favorite body mists pretty much left, and I just wanted to get use out of them and use new things that come into my collection first while I love them, and then kind of moved through my past ones. And I've been doing a really good job. I have 8 body mists every month and 4 perfumes, which we'll get to that, but I've been using up about 5 mists a month, and that is because I spray the heck out of them and take them with me everywhere. Also, this fresh, I just got out of the shower, no makeup look is not what I intended for this video, but I was supposed to go to work and I was getting ready and I got out of the shower, and then they called to say that I'm a server and the banquet had canceled, so I no longer had to go into work. So I was like, you guys won't mind if I'm just right? But anyway, I've been doing a really good job using up my mists, and I don't really have that many left. So what we're gonna do here is I will do a slight finale of what I brought into my Project Pan last month to show you my progress. And then what I'm going to do is show you the body mist that I have left in my collection, which isn't going to take that long because I don't have that many. I set them up so that I had 1 more month of Project Pan, but then I was like, after that it's done. So I might as well just do a big finale and just enjoy the rest of my mists without a time constraint, I guess, because I am down to literally what I showed you guys in my last update and holiday scents, and that's pretty much it. And I've been particular about not adding new things to my collection, and I can't wait to get through these mists and really start adding more mists into my collection and using them right away, and never really just bulking up my collection too much. I am planning to move out in 6 months most likely, and then I'll actually have my own room and a place that I can display my stuff like I used to. Maybe I'll ship my vanity here. I miss my vanity, it's back in Illinois. And then I can play around with space a little more and stuff like that. But let me tell you, for perfumes, I had 4 perfumes in this. I decided perfumes are the worst Project Pan item ever because I get sick of perfumes when I try to use them up. I get sick of them. Scents that I love, I get sick of. And I noticed that was happening with my Versace Eros Parfumé, I think that's what it's called. And I was just getting sick of it, and I was going to declutter it, and then I was like, why don't you just keep it in your suitcase for a month, don't even look at it, pretend it's not there, and see how you feel and revisit it, because I never want to get rid of a perfume just because I overused it in a month, you know? So I was like, perfumes, I'm done trying to use up. I will declutter anything I don't want, but I'm done forcing it. With body mists, I did go through my entire collection of lotions, body mists, everything, and I took a deep breath and I decluttered the things that I no longer want. And when you hear me say declutter, I have decluttered my collection so much that there was barely anything left, and the fact that I was still able to pull a few mists, I think it was 2 or 3, and declutter them was huge for me. But I feel like a weight has been lifted, with all declutters, but especially this, because there was literally not that much left. And I'll tell you what I decluttered. Because one of them was actually part of the update. So I'll tell you right now, the body mist that I decluttered from, that I had added in last update, was pumpkin pecan waffles. And it does pain me a little bit because I purchased that recently, this year, and I was excited about it because it reminded me of fall. But I realized with gourmand scents like that, because I'm in a Project Pan where I try to use up as much of the product as possible, it was weighing on me that I couldn't use a lot of it because it's so intense, and then I don't really want to wear it out. It's really only for those cool fall nights kind of thing, but California doesn't get that cold in the fall, so by the time I want to use it, it's January, and it's just not the same anymore. So I was like, it's just weighing on me. No, I like the scent, but it was, if I just separated all my opinions on it and just thought about how it made me feel, I felt weighed down by that scent. So I was like, you know what? Why? And I got rid of it, and a weight was lifted, wow, I can get through my mists easier because I don't have that one in it. It was just it's a mind thing. Sometimes you gotta stop and be like, how does it make you feel? Simple as that. I also decluttered this is huge because I bought this on Mercari. It was a repurchase because I can't find it anywhere, and it was one of my favorite winter scents, Mary Berry Christmas. It was like this really intense, sugary, like holiday berry scent, and I got sick of using it last year, and I revisited it this year, and I was still kind of sick of it. So I was like, wow, okay, I don't know what happened. I'm sure if I revisit it in a year, I would still want it, but it's just gonna weigh on me knowing there's a mist that I'm not gonna touch for a year. Like, there's no point. So I decluttered that. I think there might have been another one that I don't remember, but that is pretty much what I decluttered. So one of the ones from my update out of the 8 mists, the pumpkin pecan waffles, I did declutter. But let's start with the ones that I have used up from the last update. So Ice Pure Margarita I used up. I only had this much left, so it wasn't that much. This is a beautiful, like, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's such, like, it's my favorite for the spring. When I used to live in Illinois, and after like the winter, like snow was gone and it started getting a little warmer, like a hint of spring. You still get gusts of like a little bit of cold air, but like you feel like spring is coming. I cannot wait to not have this jacket. That's what this reminds me of. Even though it's like a summery margarita kind of fragrance, this reminds me of like the first days of spring. I don't know if I got it like during a sale at some point, because maybe just when I bought it, it was that time of year or something, but obsessed with it, used it up. Would I repurchase one day? Potentially. Not necessarily in a hurry to do that. Next, I finished up Vampire Blood. I was all the way up top, and I used it up. I wanted to use it up for Halloween, and I did. It was like a nice fruity, a little spooky kind of scent. I don't know if you can call a scent spooky smelling, but it's kind of like a spooky berry. It was really good. I mainly wanted it for the packaging, and I used it up, and I realized packaging isn't everything, because towards the end I was just like getting a little tired of the scent because I was trying to force myself to use it up before Halloween. But I enjoyed the scent nonetheless. It would be one of those items that if I had a smaller collection, I wouldn't rush to use up and I would just display. But given my circumstances, I used it up, but I did enjoy it. Then Electric Beach. I never thought the day would come where I used this up. I was over here and I used it up. This is like the typical like fruity, girly, sweet, sugary, candy, fresh fruit smell. Super beachy, super delicious. My second favorite Victoria's Secret scent of all time. Of all time, and I have used it up, and I will probably never see this again, but hopefully they come out with something similar. The packaging is also one of my all-time favorites. And the last one I used up was Tropic Splash. I was right there, used the rest of it up. This was like a very like citrusy mango scent, super juicy. For some reason, like mango or grapefruit citrus scents do get me a lot of compliments. I don't know if it's because of how fresh they are, but this one definitely did. Tropic Splash is like a cult favorite. People love this. And they came back with it during a semi-annual sale. I think that's how I bought it, and I like it. Would I repurchase right away? No, because I literally just used this up, but it is a really good scent. Now I have 3 left over that I did not use up, so here is my progress. The first is Wrapped in Vanilla. This is a beautiful vanilla scent. I'm not huge into gourmand scents, like that's why I gave away pumpkin pecan waffles, even though I thought I would like it. Vanilla is different. Vanilla I like as long as there's no cashmere or something heavy in there. And this is just like such a beautiful vanilla scent. If you haven't smelled this, I highly recommend this. It's so good. It's soft vanilla, velvet sugar, chantilly creme. But that's where I was, and I'm pretty much still in the same spot. I didn't really use much of this, so I'm going to keep it around. I know during the colder months when I want to smell vanilla, I will wear this. A lot of times when I go out, I like to smell like vanilla just because it's a well-known fact that vanilla is a scent that a lot of people are drawn to, so I do like to use it. Next is Berry Santal. This was last year's holiday collection. I'm all the way up here and I did not use this at all. I was so focused on the other ones. This is Black Currant, Sandalwood. I love Black Currant. It's one of my favorite scents. This is like a more fall berry type scent without being too heavy or having like, again, amber or anything added in there. It's still super fruity. It's just like a deeper, darker fruit. Still super sweet, so I cannot wait to get more use out of this. And then I have, last but not least, Crisp Morning Air. I was up here and now I am down here. I didn't mark it, but about an inch and a little bit. Crisp Morning Air is a very crisp apple scent. I absolutely adore this scent. In fact, I'm going to wear it right now. This is one that I'm currently kind of like focused on using. Ugh, such a fresh apple scent. I love apple scents. I think they're delicious. This is a very basic plain apple, but I like it more than like Victoria's Secret Country Apple. There's something super crisp about this that I like more than the other ones. So I am excited to keep using that. So those 3 I have left over. And let me just show you all the other body mists that I have left in my collection. I'm no longer going to use them up in any kind of order. This is just everything I have. So I have those three, and then I have Sweet Like Candy by Ariana Grande. It's like the perfume. I like the perfume, but I wanted the body mist. I have Winter Candy Apple. This is an older one. This is one I will always repurchase. If I end up using this up this year, during the semi-annual sale, I will repurchase another this year's Winter Candy Apple. Hopefully it still smells as good. Winter Candy Apple and this one, Twisted Peppermint, are ones that I will always repurchase every time I run out. I love them. Twisted Peppermint I think is great year-round. It's a very intense, sweet, minty smell. I think there might be a hint of vanilla, I can't remember, but it's just really minty, and when I spray it on myself, a lot of people think it smells like cotton candy too, so I think this is just like a crowd pleaser really. I love Twisted Peppermint, I think it's delicious. I have Frosted Winter Woods, one of my favorite like citrusy balsam scents. It smells like a Christmas tree. It's unisex, but it's not like very masculine, it's just very fresh. I absolutely love that scent. That is also repurchased on Mercari. And then I have Fresh Snowfall. Was this 2 winters ago? I can't remember. I feel like this is like one of my older body mists for sure. But by older I mean like not that old. This is Sugared Peony, Holly Berries, Let It Snow. A very like icy berry kind of fresh winter scent. Also really, really love this. Then you guys, I have Temptation Lace, my all-time favorite Victoria's Secret scent. I repurchased this on Mercari. This is in the same family as Electric Beach. It's just a very tropical fruits that are really fresh with a hint of like sweetness in it. This is like the epitome of Victoria's Secret to me. I love Temptation Lace. It'll forever be my all-time favorite scent. I don't think that's ever gonna get topped for me. And then I have Wild Apple Daffodil, my oldest Bath & Body Works scent. This was also one that I ended up repurchasing on Mercari after I used it up. It is a shimmer mist. I think it smells better in the shimmer mist. I think also these preserve longer, maybe that's why. Not sure why that makes sense, but this is like a very fresh apple floral scent, but it has so much sugary sweetness in there, and I don't know if it's because it's older or because of the shimmer, but it has such a sugary sweetness to it that I absolutely adore this. It's one of my all-time favorites. Then I have something non-Bath & Body Works or Victoria's Secret related, Pacifica's Island Vanilla. This is a hair and body mist. If you like vanilla, highly recommend this. Spray it everywhere. I use this almost every time I go out, and I spray it in my hair because who doesn't want to hug you or something and just smell a beautiful vanilla in your hair? So the fact that this is specific for hair too is why I enjoy it so much. And then I have a Hemp's Sweet Pineapple and Honey Melon spray. This is my favorite scent from Hemp's. Their lotions are amazing. If you have not tried them, wait for Ulta to have a sale and definitely try them out. They have these like oil body mists. They're slightly oily, but they smell so good. Highly recommend this. And then last but not least, I do have Brazilian Crush, which is like the Boom Boom Cream scent. And that is everything. So if I total all of these, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 13 body mists left in my entire collection. And if I can go through 5 a month, which I probably won't because I'm going to relax a little bit, I can probably get through them in 3 months. So that is it, and I'm going to try to use up at least a few more before I add more to my collection, unless something really, really speaks to me from a review. But yeah, that is everything. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you for coming on this journey with me. I'll have some of these empties in the empties video coming up, but besides that, that is it for Project Use It Up. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.